Hey guys, welcome back to Basement Sport Addicts, episode 104. Welcome back, baseball. Man, we got some beautiful baseball to talk about. Regular season baseball's finally back. We've had some stars look really bad. We've had some rookies shining like never before. We got Final Four coming up for March Madness. Pistons are very close to clinching the one seed. Wow, sports are really looking good. Red Wings, the Red Wings are Red Wings, so and it's March, so you know what the Red Wings do in March. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Whew. Man, we got some sports to talk about today. Super excited. First off, let's get into the other sports. Hockey, the Red Wings, they're like a point out of the wild card. They've had two huge home games that they played against good teams and they fell short. Both of them on like primetime TV, ESPN, ABC, like they go down 3-0 like that. It's not a good start. You know, Obviously the Red Wings always start off hot, struggle down later part of the year. The last 3 years they've done that. They've choked. They've come very close, and they choked. It's kind of what they did again. Larkin, he had his first game back. He had a goal, got it within one, and then just could not score another goal. And it's kind of been like that for the rest of the year for the Red Wings. It's just been brutal. Yzerman seriously needs to go because this is not working with Steve Yzerman. I mean, you want to talk about a GM that doesn't know what he's doing? Look at Steve Yzerman. Another, maybe someone who actually knows what he's doing, Trojan Lane. The Pistons guy, Landon, right? Trojan, yeah. Um, Pistons, they're like 3 games away from clinching the one seed, which is, hats off. That was so cringe. Hats off to the Pistons, man. Without Cade Cunningham, they have one loss. No, that was their second loss was yesterday. 2 losses without your star player, Cade Cunningham, and you go to OT against a healthy OKC team without 4 of your 5 starters. We didn't have Duran yesterday. We didn't have Cade. We didn't have. Asar was playing, but he got fouled out. We didn't have Beef Stew. We didn't have Tobias. We didn't have Duncan Robinson. And we went to overtime against the best team in the league. People were, getting worried about the Pistons making it close when Pistons were healthy and they played OKC. Like, it happens. It happens. Like, it's basketball. It's not a thing to get worried about. Like, teams that play like that, they all usually play down to their level. It's usually how basketball works sometimes. You don't, not every single time you play a bad team or an unhealthy team, it's going to be a blowout every time. But, shout out Paul Reed. Shout out Javante Green. Just insane. Obviously, it's nice to see the guy we traded for, Kevin Herter, look good. He's kind of going to be the guy that we turn to, if even if Cade's back in the playoffs, if he's, they're going to be benching him a lot, so, because he's not going to be that healthy. So getting a guy like Kevin Herter in the deadline, picking him up for, Jaden Ivey, and he just got released. I'm not going to talk about that, but, kind of crazy to me. Kevin Herter looked really good. No Duncan Robinson, so he's going to be your 3-point shooter. Got a lot of 3-point from Javante Green, too. Marcus Sasser looked good. But, yeah, Thunder, SGA had a very good game. But, 25 free throw attempts, bro. You got to be kidding me, bro. And then him getting mad, shoving, I think it was Javante Green, out of the way for the game winner. And then shooting it, making it 3, and then getting mad about it. Come on, bro. You literally stiff-armed him, bro. You were literally prime Derrick Henry, and you're stiff-arming him and getting mad that that's a foul call. That is baloney, bro. That's your MVP. Have fun with that. I'm good with an actual shooter like Cade Cunningham, who's not just a foul baiter, who actually shoots to, get the points and help his team getting assists and all that. SGA doesn't do any of that. I mean, yeah. I mean, whopping 3 assists for SGA. There's your ethical shooter. Trash. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's whatever. 25 free throw attempts. Pistons had, I believe, like 21 in all from their whole team. It's also like kind of crazy that it went to overtime, but yeah, yeah, good from the Pistons. You know, they got another one against the Raptors, who are pretty hot. So, a few more wins, and you got yourself the 1 seed, and can kind of rest throughout the rest of the year, coast down the stretch with Cade coming back in the playoffs. So, it's some good stuff right there. Um, but yeah, March Madness has been cinema, dude. I mean, first off, that what was it? The UConn versus Duke game was peak. That was insane. Um, Duke player, the Boozer, one of the Boozer twins, fumbled the ball, gave it up. Duke or UConn go throws it. Kind of a deep shot. I felt like he could have gotten closer, but just drains it. I mean, absolute peak March Madness there. Drains that three from 55 million feet out. Absolute cinema. March Madness. Michigan, kind of, puts a beating on Tennessee, was it? Yeah, on Tennessee. And now, I mean, the Final Four is set. You got DuConn versus Illinois and Arizona versus Michigan. Um, that's a good game. Good games. UConn, Illinois. It's nice to see not just one seeds in there. So, not too bad. Michigan, Arizona. Um, that's going to be a test because I think if Michigan wins this one, I think they win it all. I genuinely just want Michigan to win it all, obviously. But, I mean, yeah, but, yeah, March Madness has been fun this year. But that's not what we're talking. We're talking about baseball. We're talking about baseball right now. We'll start off with baseball before we get into some Tiger talk. I mean, kind of crazy. Whoops, sorry. Dude, the rookies are showing out this year. The rookies are showing out in the first week of baseball. I mean, there's so many guys that are going crazy for rookies. You got Chase DeLauder having 2 home runs in the first game. Kevin McGonigal gets 4 hits in his major league debut. Murakami has a home run, and then he had it, I think, in 3 straight games, I want to say. J.J. Weatherholt had a home run in his debut. Carson Benj had a home run in his debut. Akamoto looked very good so far for the Blue Jays. Like, these guys are showing out, and I don't know who the best rookie is in the AL Central. I mean, we got dogs in the AL Central. Chase DeLauder, Kevin McGonigal, and Murakami. They all look very, very good. Obviously, Tigers fan here, but I mean, he doesn't have a home run, but he's smacked some baseballs. DeLauder looks very good, and he facing the Mariners pitching, which is very difficult, with Gilbert, Wu, and I think Kirby. But Murakami, he's smacked home runs. People say he can't hit fastballs, above 95. He's done that a few times. So, kind of the only bright spot for that White Sox team, besides Colson Montgomery, obviously, who had a big grand slam. Crazy. But yeah, I mean, rookies are going insane. Weatherholt looked very good. And I mean, it's good to see Jordan Walker, who was once, a highly touted out prospect for the Cardinals. He's finally looking good again. It's good to see, players like that come back, starting to hit. Mike Trout finally looking like prime Trout again. Hitting like 350. He's got a couple home runs, walked, I think, 3 times on opening day. Finally getting to see prime Mike Trout back. It's so nice. He stole a bag as well. Mike Trout, man, he's the biggest what-if story of all time, I think. I mean, just if he could have just stayed healthy for a couple seasons, man, he would have been insane. I mean, what he's done with injuries is insane. But yeah, we got some slow starters for the big stars of baseball. Shohei Ohtani without a home run. Cal Raleigh looked not great. He did have that walk-off single yesterday, but Bryce Harper's struggling. We got guys struggling that are like, supposed to be dogs. So it's 4 games in, 3 games in. It's not a big deal, but kind of look at that. You'll still see Shohei hit like 50 home runs. Cal probably hit 50. Harper's the only one that's like, I don't know. He had that one big home run in the WBC, but he's been terrible other than that. And Bryce Harper, he's getting older, so kind of going to be crazy to see what happens. But on opening day, Paul Skeens gets lit up from the box score. From the box score, it looks like, Skeens had a terrible game. But, I mean, yeah, you can blame O'Neal Cruz. He did drop 2 fly balls that are easily catchable. One, just went in on it too much and realized that he was way over his head, and then had to, go back and he couldn't catch it. I mean, a 3-run triple, I believe they counted it as. And then, a pop-up, which he just lost it in the sun, but you need to catch that, especially for Paul Skeens. But people are saying, like, he still pitched good. Paul Skeens still had the bases loaded, giving up a run already. Regardless of that, that's still not a Paul Skeens start. Like, regardless of what you want to say, he doesn't even get out of the first inning. And, the Pirates, they looked good. I mean, Brandon Lau with a couple home runs to start his Pirates career. He looked good, went up 2-0, and then they gave it up very fast. So, yeah, but Paul Skeens, he'll be back. Next game will probably go 6 shutout innings. So, not worried, but it's kind of like, Paul Skeens just gave up 5. Didn't even get out of the first. But, yeah, his defense needs to help him out there. And, once he inevitably goes to the Dodgers or the Mets, I mean, they'll help him out. Bo Bichette, Mets player, he got booed. He's been struggling, man. It feels like a lot of players who signs the big contracts, start off pretty slow. You saw that with, obviously Trey Turner. A lot of, like, big guys. Even Juan Soto struggled to start his Mets career. And Stanton, I think he struggled when he became a Yankee. It's just kind of what happened. So, it's not a big deal. Bichette will be fine. He's going to hit 300 or so. So, it's good to see. Bichette, he finally got another hit, so it's good to see. But Joey Wiemer, dude, starting off 8 for 10, got a couple home runs. Insane. Washington Nationals guy. They haven't really been great, but Jose Altuve had 2 home runs and went 4 for 4 yesterday. Lance McCullers Jr., I'm actually excited to see that, dude. Finally back from injury. 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. Kind of crazy. Jordan feel like he's smacking the ball, but just not like we had him hit the ceiling in the dome. It wasn't called a home run, and then he hits that bomb. My bad, chat. Yeah, a big thing we need to talk about the ABS system. Yeah, I mean it's amazing. It really is. Seeing big moments like you had the Red Sox versus Reds. I mean, there were 2 balls that are just off the plate, and just no, you gotta challenge it, and Suarez does. CB Buckner with a terrible game. Dude, you could tell he's frustrated, but like, bro, you have to be better. Like, I'm aware that it's a human element. It's hard to, call balls and strikes, but that's what they pay them to do. So regardless of that, you gotta do it. And then he tosses out Alex Cora after Trevor Story, big situation, checks his swing and wants to go down to first, and Buckner says no, like it's a strike. So kind of crazy. But yeah, it's good to see. But yeah, ABS system is amazing. I mean, just big situations. Like, there's so many big situations that change because of that. I mean, you can't have a situation like that, couple guys on, and then, it would just not be good. Big moment, giving it up by like that. Tigers do need to be better at that. There's been a few situations Torque didn't want to do it. It was off the plate, and it could have been Kevin McGonigal up with bases loaded, changes the entire game. But yeah, I mean the Blue Jays started off the year with two walk offs in a row. Ernie Clement had a walk off, kind of crazy, crazy. Um, but yeah, dude, first trumpet for Mason Miller. First off, the trumpet was terrible. I'm just gonna say that. But yeah, Edwin Diaz came out, closed the door, shut it down. Um, so yeah, kind of cool. It's cool to see like the entrances. Mason Miller, Yohan Duran, Edwin Diaz. Like it's cool to see that. Um, for Tigers, I mean, we'll start off opening day. Kevin McGonigal is probably the Tigers' best hitter. Not just like overall like player. Like obviously it's probably Riley Green. Kevin McGonigal is. I mean, if we had him in the playoffs last year, he could have changed so many games, so many innings that we've had. Where we just needed to like hit the ball. We just need to hit the ball, get the ball in play, see what happens. When we got guys striking out with guys on scoring position, 2 outs, Kevin McGonigal's there. Game one, he gets 4 hits in his first career game. Comes up with the bases loaded. What an insane inning to start off the year. Carey strikes out, and you'll see that a lot throughout this first week of baseball. Carey striking out, but then Gleyber Torres, who's walked in every single one of his first at bats, which is kind of crazy. He should be our leadoff hitter, but no, Gleyber walk, base hit. Like Colt Keith looks very solid for the Tigers right now. But we had bases loaded. Torkelson takes a walk, and then Kevin McGonigal with a huge hit crushes it off of Nick Pivetta. That's his first career hit. Then his second career hit hits a laser beam to right field, just barely, not a home run. Gets a double. We kind of do like the little Tiger Selly. I don't know what it is, like, kind of cool. But then comes up, gets an infield single, showing off the speed. He gets out. But then his fourth hit off of a lefty, Wandy Peralta. Very good hit. Fourth hit of the game. Second game of his career. He got a hold of one. Crushed it to center field. Jackson Merrill robbed him of a home run. Crazy. He's had a good game. And then, he had more. Later you had that insane at bat, tie game, bases loaded, 2 outs, and Kevin McGonigal has one of the at bats of his career, probably is gonna ever be. 10-pitch AB. I mean, just hits a lot of foul balls, and then hits a single off of a lefty. 2-run single, and that's all the Tigers needed. But good to see guys hitting like Colt Keith. Dingler looks very good. So it's kind of good to see the Tigers starting to hit. Colt Keith, very good. He's always started off the year very slow. April's not his month, but this year he's starting off very good, even though it's technically not April yet. But yeah, and Framber Valdez looked very good. I didn't even talk about Tarek Skubal, but Tarek Skubal looked very good. And then Framber, back-to-back days, he looked good as well. Got a lot of ground balls. Exactly what you expect to see from the Tigers. It's kind of cool to see that when Valdez is pitching, you get like a different fielding position. Javi plays short, McGonigal at third, believe McKinstry at second, and then like Torkelson at first. So gonna be weird to see them do it like that, but good to see. But yeah, K-Mag looks insane. I think I'm gonna start calling him Professor McGonagall, like the Harry Potter character. But yeah, he's looked very good, hitting the ball very hard, having great at bats. I think he should be our leadoff hitter because Kerry Carpenter is not having it right now. 10 strikeouts through 4 games, not having it. Kerry doesn't see it, swinging in the dirt, swinging down the middle and can't hit a fastball down the middle. Kind of crazy. It's just not looking great. And that back end of that bullpen looks so good, dude. We haven't really seen it. Like, I want to see like a 7, 8, 9. Finnegan, Vest, Jansen. Jansen looked very good. I mean, 1, 2, 3 inning, all strikeouts on like 10 pitches. Almost had an immaculate inning. Looked very solid in his debut for the Tigers. And then, Vest looks good, and Finnegan's also very good. So, bullpen looks good. JV, welcome back. Justin Verlander, welcome back to the Tigers. Does not look pitch good. Doesn't get through 4 innings, 3 2/3, gives up 5 runs. Corbin Carroll, I mean, insane. Triple and a home run in the second inning. Doesn't even get the cycle, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I mean, he just didn't have it. Fastballs leaking over the heart of the plate. Couldn't get anything. Sliders over the heart of the plate. I mean, right in Corbin Carroll's like wheelhouse. Not what you want to do, um, at all. But you know, Tigers came back. Parker Meadows kind of ruined the rally. He got two of the three outs in that seventh inning. We were trailing 8-0. We came all the way back to 8-6, and then Meadows gets two outs in the seventh inning. Kind of the first time that's ever happened. A rookie walked twice in an inning. I mean, like I doubt that's an actual. Like I guarantee that is true. Like there's no way a rookie's done that before. So McGonigal is just him. I think Kevin McGonigal should be our leadoff hitter. You get Kevin McGonigal, you bat Glaber second, you bat Colt Keith third. I'm trying to think. Because you don't want to have too many lefties in a row, so maybe Torque fourth, Riley 5, 6. I don't know, something like that. But because I mean, Torque's coming up with too many opportunities and not producing. So yeah, but Tigers starting off 2-2 on the year. Going to be exciting to see what happens the next few weeks. So Tigers play home against the Cardinals. Fromber's on opening day, and then JV's on Easter Sunday, Sunday night game. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Woo!